Hello students, welcome back. Today we are going to learn about the topic that not for drink, not for breath. That means that water is no longer remain pure such that we can drink it, and so as the air has been so much polluted that we cannot breathe. So what are the reasons behind this pollution? So we are starting with the pollution and industries. Industries are the first and almost major cause of this land, water, air pollution. So industries like granite industry, lime industry and cement industries are causing maximum pollution, and they are polluting air by releasing pollutants such as, now these are the pollutants releasing by these industries. The first one is sulfur dioxide, then nitrous oxide, chlorine, fly ash, dust and asbestos dust. These are the pollutants released by these industries by which the air will be polluted. Now the second thing is nuclear power plant. Now two problems are associated with this NPP, that is nuclear power plant. That first one is radioactive waste. We know that nuclear power plant is dealing with the nuclear energy, and by performing nuclear reaction in this plant they are generating some of the waste. These wastes are still radioactive. So it is a huge problem that where we should discard this waste so that it won't affect humans and nature. Then second is possibility of disaster like Chernobyl. So disaster of Chernobyl we are going to discuss in coming segment, but when we are dealing with the reaction like nuclear reaction, this reaction is very reactive. This reaction is very explosive, and at some point of time we cannot control it. So it often creates disastrous situation, and one of such situation has been created when Chernobyl disaster has happened. So when some disaster happened at nuclear power plant, we cannot control those disasters, and after that we don't have any control on the nuclear waste and nuclear material which will mix with the land and air water. Hello students, do you want to excel in maths and science? We have some don't memorize courses for you which can help you in preparation of maths and science. I have given the links in the description, and you can avail 90% of the discount from all these courses. And if you will use this coupon code, you will get extra 10% discount on all the courses. Don't memorize courses are part of Infinity Learn by Sri Chaitanya. Now let us talk about Chernobyl disaster. Chernobyl disaster happened because of the biggest meltdown of nuclear power reactor, and all the nuclear waste was coming out and it formed a cloud, and because of that so much area of land, water and air has been polluted till now, and this effects will be there till millions of years. Till now it is restricted for people, it is restricted for the habitat, and we cannot use that air, land and water because they are still radioactive. These natural resources are carcinogenic, and if we will use these natural resources then it will cause cancer to us. So this happened in Chernobyl, Soviet Union in 1982. It was an explosion and formation of radioactive cloud. The adverse effects of disaster were this, that it killed hundreds of people and 5 million people got affected by this disaster. 1,25,000 kilometers square area is unusable till now because of the radioactive cloud. Once the radioactive cloud will form and those radioactive material will has settled down on that land, water and air, and the radioactivity of material is still there into the air. So this area is completely prohibited for the humans. And the last adverse effect was the forest area, and that was damaged. So these nuclear reactions are very reactive, they are explosive, and beyond one point we cannot control them, and it can cause disastrous situation like this. So all these industries, cement industry, granite industry and nuclear power plant also creating, and they are generating lot of pollutants, and they are polluting air, land and water. And because of that our land is not suitable for habitat now, our air is not suitable to take a breath, and our water is now not suitable for the drink. So what are the main pollutants and who are causing all this pollution in our environment? So first one are power generation plant. Now there are three types of power generation plants: hydroelectric power plant, thermal power plant and nuclear power plant. At thermal power plant they are burning the coal and that's why it is causing the coal pollution. Nuclear power plant are causing the radioactive materials pollution. So all these power plants which are generating electricity, which is very essential for us, all power plants are causing maximum pollution to the environment. They are releasing ash, sulfur dioxide into the environment and they are polluting our environment. Second is fertilizer and pesticides. Fertilizer and pesticides are routinely used in agriculture practices. Now when they are using it in excess and for a long period of time, these pesticides and this fertilizers will stay along with the land. Sometimes it will go along with the rainy water and it will mix with the reservoir. So it is polluting the land also, it is polluting our reservoir also. So it is causing the land and water pollution. Then comes deforestation. We know that if we are chopping down the trees, then it is causing huge harm to the environment. First thing, the carbon dioxide level we cannot maintain by ourselves. For that we need trees, because trees are taking carbon dioxide while they are doing photosynthesis and they are giving out oxygen, and because of that carbon dioxide has been balanced in our environment. So for that we require trees. And the second thing is very important, that is for the soil erosion. To avoid soil erosion and to minimize soil erosion we require trees, because trees' roots are going inside deeper down the soil and they are along with the soil. So the soil is being washed away from the top layer, will not get washed away, and the soil which is washed away along with the rainwater, that is termed as soil erosion, and that happens due to lack of trees. When trees are there, their roots will combine with the soil and they will protect the soil, so soil will not go away, and they are protecting the top layer of the soil, which is very important for the plants and trees to grow. Then next is CFCs. The full form of CFCs is chlorofluorocarbon. These are the type of chemicals which we are using in refrigerator, AC and in aerosol sprays. So these chemicals will go up in the air and they will cause harm to the ozone layer. Our ozone layer is very important for us because they are filtering out UV rays for us. UV rays are bad rays for us and they are carcinogenic. They will get filtered out because of this ozone layer, and this ozone layer is depleting, and now we can see the hole in the ozone layer because of the use of this chemicals, and they are termed as CFCs. The full form of CFC is chlorofluorocarbon. Then comes mining. Coal and stone dust coming out of this mining industries are very harmful. They are also carcinogenic. So all these activities which we are performing and all these chemicals what we are using in our day-to-day life are causing harm to our environment.